Peace, $50, 2G, what it is. You already know. Listen, I've been at it. You know what I mean? When I didn't stop at the album. You know, I got two brand new speaker monitors, and I'm not stopping at the album. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not stopping at the album, I just put a joint out. I just put a couple of joint out. I put out one joint. Click on the link in the description. This is an easy way to settle this. Click on the link in the description and visit the website. You know what I'm saying? Visit the website. I'm putting new content out regularly now. You know what I'm saying? I got brand new monitors. You know what I mean? When you click on the link in the description, you're gonna see like crazy content, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be a certain. It's going to be a certain district. I'm creating a district. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother district because what I'm saying is different. Nobody else is saying what I'm saying. It's like a whole nother voice. You know what I'm saying? And when it's a whole nother voice, it's like a whole nother district. You know what I mean? Click on the link in the description. See what's going on at the website. See what's going on. But listen, I've been at it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't just listen to my music. That was crazy. That was too crazy. Like I was just walking around like listening to the music and like, trying to figure out. It just kept me going. You know what I'm saying? It was something that kept me going. Like, you know what I mean? It was like that type of energy. You couldn't say it was good energy or bad because, you know what I mean? Some of the energy was like kill, you know what I mean? But not kill per se, but when you talking crazy, it kind of takes away from the elements of the quality, what you're doing. You know what I mean? So not taking away from the quality of what you're doing. You don't want to, like when you're talking about a game of battle, a chessboard is a game of battle, right? And you have to try and convey what each piece characteristics are. And when you get to one piece, you say kill. You know what I mean? You go straight across the enemy line and kill, the opponent. When you put it in hip hop form, you know what I mean? It don't take away the quality, but the characters sound kind of, you know what I mean? You sound kind of crummy messing around with all that, but you know what I mean? But it conveys what you're saying. It's not less than what you're saying based on the strategical aspects of being in a warlike environment of chess. Chess is crazy like that. Now, like I said before, not white and black chess, gold and silver. When you're dealing with gold and silver, actual elements, natural elements, it's like you don't want to ignore the precision involved. There's precision involved. The precision is actual. It's like if I was dealing with water and air. You know what I mean? You're dealing with precision of something being exactly what it is. When you're talking white and black could be people easily. That's what people usually refer to in white and black on the chessboard. They usually say, well, I'll be white, you be black, and it might be a white person, might be a black person. So it's one way. But the new track I got out at the link in the description, I let the whole thing play. I didn't cut it or nothing. I just let the whole thing play. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of it, I say, yo, shout outs to the district. You know what I mean? I say what I say at the end of it. At the end of it, you have the option to not just listen to it for free, but you have the option to say, well, it sounds positive. You know what I mean? It sounds positive a certain way. You can go in that direction and time. Some people say, no, don't buy that. Don't buy that. They playing around with the level of the caliber of information. The caliber, if there's a certain caliber of information, then I wouldn't suggest you play around with it. You know what I'm saying? Don't go around that type of caliber information. It's the caliber of content. It's not bars. It's not bars. You're talking caliber of content. When you talk about stimulus checks and vaccines in the same place. When you talk about pro-life, when you talk about vaccine, COVID-19, when you talk, when you're messing with that type of caliber of content, you do not go around that caliber of content at 600,000 deaths with somebody's being pro-life. No matter what, what you're gonna make off it, you might make $5. Whatever the case, it's not worth the trouble of messing around with the body count going any higher than what is going now. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, people are really playing around with that type of information. And when you see that type of information, at the link in the description, you have to acknowledge it as that real. It sounds accessible. That level of information shouldn't be accessible as it is at the link in the description. If you go to the link in the description, you'd be like, that sounds like, something you could sell. You wouldn't just have that at a website sitting there playing. But, I got it there playing because I'm trying to hype up the website a little bit. I'm trying to hype up the vaccine distribution and the stimulus checks in the same place. I'm trying to hype that up. So, I let it play. And you're going to hear the content of the stimulus check and the vaccine in the same place. And then you're going to get right back to the business card. The business card going, be something that everybody's going to be looking for. Where's the business card? Because, the business card is, it's got that type of content. Stimulus check and the vaccine. You know what I mean? So it's what it is. It's what it is, no doubt. Let me put a comment in the comment section just so it'll be like it's some type of, so everybody knows it's still like some type of bootleg operation hooked up to my live stream, but my consistency is going to break it down. You know what I mean? When I made that album, the consistency of the album, gold and silver on the chessboard, it's going to break down the bootleg operation. Once I get the components for the M50 camera, I'm going to make sure I download the software that I'm supposed to download for the M50 and use the M50 with all of the options that's supposed to, you have the donation thing show up, on the link in the description. Everything show up a certain way when you buy a certain quality of information. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to get that caliber of content. This is just using the webcam on the computer that I'm using. It's not the same thing as having the actual audience that's really, really there and, commenting and stuff like that. It's not the same thing. When I'm generating an audience, and then I'm going to convert to the M50. When I convert to the M50, then the theatrics, the 3D, donations and all that going to support, my efforts. I'm just going finding my way now. Now I'm just finding my way. But, I know I seen a difference on, on a couple of joints. I seen a difference a couple of times. And I was like, well, it's going to be a time when I have to convert. But right at that moment that I saw it, I wasn't like, hey, how you do that? Hey, what? Hey, I didn't do that. I just know it's going to be a moment. So now I got the Rebel T6 Canon camera, and I'm just using it on a tripod. That's what you're looking at. I'm looking right at a camera on a tripod, as opposed to the M50 on a tripod with all of the options, all of the amenities of live streams. See, when I use the M50, I know it's going to be compatible with the technology. The Rebel T6 is compatible, but it's not as universal. It's not as you can't take it off the tripod and do a vlog, and walk around with it. You know what I mean? You can't do it like that. It's just like something it's a good camera, no doubt. It's a Canon. I'm using a Canon camera, a T6 Rebel. You know what I mean? It's a good camera, but my point is, once I step up the quality I mean, they got crazy cameras out there. The M50 is just basic. That's basically a universal camera, a vlogging type YouTube camera. But once you get to like them big cameras, like Fuji and all that, like some of the brands, I don't know. Canon make an expensive camera on a high expense note, but I wouldn't just be there right now. You know what I'm saying? When I get to that point, it's going to be the quality, the lighting. Like the lighting, you see everything that's set up now. Everything got the right date on it. Everything is correct. You know what I'm saying? The right time, the date, the calendar, everything is lit up a certain way. The flag, you know what I mean? You see it a certain way. So it's not any less than the quality than you would expect. This live stream is going to an audience. It's not like when I'm dealing with this caliber of content, like if I'm talking about stimulus checks, the stimulus checks are on their usual path. They're saying they don't want to issue the stimulus checks. They're going to issue them. They're going to want to issue them. They are not confused, but they going over. They deliberating. They deliberating whatever they deliberating, and they come out to a logical conclusion, and and people gonna get stimulus checks. But for the vaccine to be in circulation, and there be no stimulus check, that means you walking around with a vaccine inside you, in front of large crowds with no money. You might need something simple like food. You might just need food. You might need transportation, whatever the case. When that's the caliber of conversation, it's like somebody walk up and say, "Don't listen to him. He ain't saying what's real." And the stimulus check and the vaccine is not in the same place. But I'm saying, put it in the same place. So when people mess with this caliber of content, is my point. It's like you just wouldn't play. Click on the link in the description. See what's playing. It's a couple of tracks that I made available because I didn't make the album completely available. I made it should be 3 tracks playing. Gold King, Who Killed Jesus, and what's the other one? The other one is Pro-Life. Pro-Life. So the album is there, but the album is only there if you share it. If you share the album and play it on the internet, I mean on Twitter, you'll be able to hear a little portion of it, not the whole track. The whole track is playing on the link in the description. When you click on the link in the description, you can listen to the whole track. I just made it. I just went from scratch. I took an instrumental. I took this, I took that, and you know what I mean, and made it from scratch. So when you see my work, I'm going to be doing this the all summer probably. When I do this all summer, it's going to be different because I'm doing the live streams. The live streams, it creates a reality where everything, like once the comments and all of that starts showing up, like the audience, I don't have my audience. This bootleg operation it's not drowning me out. It has to move. So when it moves, I'm going to be in the same place. So when I'm doing the link in the description now and the website, you know what I mean? I had the website with GoDaddy, but GoDaddy was like, they had content that I didn't agree with me. You know what I'm saying? I still got the domain names, but I don't have the website no more. I took the website off the air because it was too conflicting with what I was doing. Now the website I already have, the website I have now with the link in the description, it's the same website I have for years and years, but it's a different company. The company that I'm using now is one company, while the other company used to be CD Baby. It used to be Host Baby. It used to be different companies. So now I got a different company, but it's like a neighboring company to the company that I used to deal with. So listen, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably make some more tracks later on. You know what I'm saying? Later on, I'm gonna make some more tracks. Stay in tune. When you see these live, make sure you subscribe to Dolla50 International so that you will be linked in to the live streams as soon as they come on. When the live streams come on, you know what I mean? They'll show up on your screen. Dolla50 live, you know what I mean? Or I haven't scheduled any live streams, but if I ever schedule a live stream, you'll be able to see the live stream, as soon as it show up on your screen, as soon as it show up on cable, on the internet, it show up right on where you at. You get a notification. So listen, I'm gonna close with saying peace. Click on the link in the description. Feel free to donate. Don't even be limited to just buying music. You know what I'm saying? I'm just making music available so you have some type of entertainment while you listen to the live streams. It's an experience after a while. You know what I'm saying? So I'm creating experience. I'm creating another district. And the reason I'm creating another district because this level of information, this caliber of information is not available to the mainstream. The mainstream has, a certain caliber of music, a certain caliber of conversation, but they don't have the same caliber of conversation with vaccines and stimulus checks and the process being balanced and fair and and a gavel plaque being in place. Like when I have the gavel plaque at the link in the description, the gavel plaque with the sequence, the combinations on the gavel plaque, that doesn't move. That doesn't move at all. So what you have is one location with that level of information where you have to click on the link in the description to access that information. I don't show the gavel plaque. I don't say where it is. None of that. All I'm doing with the gavel plaque is posting it on the link in the description, and that's it. You don't see it nowhere else. You don't see it on the wall in the other room. You don't see it nowhere else. All you see is the link in the description and the gavel plaque. Yo, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back downstairs and I'm gonna sort things out for later on. I probably might get some instrumentals or something just to make sure I got some type of ammo. Not ammo, but I got some type of resources to make something else. I'm gonna make something else because I got the new studio monitors. They keep me going. When I see the quality of what I'm doing, I'll keep generating what's real. It's inspirational to have. It's motivational to have information that reflects the caliber of information you generate. If you got a busted up studio and one speaker working and the other one not working, you're not even going in there listening to half of the studio and trying to make good content. You know what I mean? So I'm feeling a little better about the studio sounding better and all that. So I'm probably going to put out some work the whole summer. I'll probably put out some. If I'm still in the same district, I doubt if I'll be in the same district the whole summer. But if I'm still in the same district the whole summer, I'll probably be doing the same thing. No matter what district I'm in, I'll probably be on the same channel. But the point that I'm making is if I'm in transition somewhere else, if I start moving through the district, I ain't going to be making no music. I'm going to be, moving around, trying to figure it out. Yo, so it's going on 7 o'clock, 6:30. 6:31 now. All right. Peace. Holla back. Subscribe to Dolla50 International. Make sure you subscribe to Dolla50 International. This is where I'm broadcasting from. This is the content. No cursing, no yelling. You know what I mean? No harassing people. No, hey, come here. I'll smack you. You know what I mean? What you said, I told you to leave. You know what I mean? None of that. You know what I mean? Just, smooth sailing. Peace. Dolla50.